My name is Vannaka and this is Slayer Drop Locked. The idea is simple. I can only obtain items by killing monsters on a Slayer task. This also means I cannot trade with any shops or pick up item spawns. For a full list of the rules and restrictions, check out the description of the video. Are you ready? Let's begin! Good day everyone, my name is Vannaka and welcome to episode 8 of Slayer Drop Locked. Before we begin, I would like to say once again, thank you all so much for supporting this series. I can't believe that the first episode has over 100,000 views already and we're getting close to 50,000 subscribers on the channel. That would be the absolute dream. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, then it would be amazing if you could do this to help me reach this amazing goal. Alright, so in this episode I would like to focus on the stuff that we have obtained in the previous episodes to train our skills a little bit. So for example, ores to train smithing and later on crafting, rune essence for runecrafting and magic, and also our arrows for range and all this kind of stuff. So I decided to start off with some easy tasks to train my ranged, because as you may remember, in the first episode I got an easy clue scroll with a studded body as my reward, and for that I need 20 range and it would be a nice body to actually use during my Slayer tasks. There is level 16 ranged, and a hit points level to level 60, that is pretty nice to be honest. So here we go, the task is now completed, let's go back to Cristelia and see what task we can get this time. Okay, so Black Knights could have been useful if I did not have a POH yet, because they drop pots of flour, but I can already obtain that from my house now. So skipping this task was not the best decision, we got dogs again, kinda sucks. It's really a good thing that we got these water skins now, because it's very easy to refill them at a fountain. 37 dogs killed, not the most fantastic task, but we're done. I will always say yes to Chaos Druids, they are perfect for a Slayer task. A pretty big Slayer level coming in here, level 57. This means we can kill Zygomites as soon as we can enter the Zeneris area. The task is now completed, we did not get anything special, so no Laren skis or Elder Chaos Druid robes, but every time I get this task there is a chance and that is why it's so worth it. I was stuck with training Herblore for a very long time because I needed at least level 11 to make Terromin potions so I can make strength potions, but now I finally got that level, so it's time to train some Herblore. Cleaning all these Terromins got me level 12 and now we can actually make these strength potions. I have a lot of limpet roots and vials in my bank, so this is gonna be very nice. Well, here we go, we got level 19 Herblore with all these strength potions. We also have like 50 plus potions in the bank, so that's gonna be very useful for future Slayer tasks as well. So Ice Warriors are doable, but just not worth it because they don't have any good drops, so it's time to skip this one. Alright, a Bear's task is not that special, but it will give me a chance to train ranged once again. Level 20 range, my broskies, that is awesome, I can now wear the studded body. Also a nice magic level coming into level 27. So this is the last skill of the task and then I have 29 tasks completed. So that means if I do another one I get a lot of Slayer points. So let's go to Vannaka to see what task we can get. It is always the same story. I felt so miserable about that crocodile task that I decided to commit suicide at the Black Demons and do something completely different. We're gonna take a break from Slayer and do a quest. It is time to do Rune Mysteries. I can't complete this quest because there are no items required according to the Rune Wiki, and this will unlock the Runecrafting skill for us. Now we have obtained a lot of pure essence from the Banshees and other creatures that we have killed, so this is going to be great for magic training and of course also runecrafting training. So it is totally fine that the Rune Mysteries quest only rewards me with the Air Talisman, because we're not actually going to make air runes, we're going to go and do another quest, a mini quest actually. The mini quest Enter the Abyss is going to be very useful for our account since it will grant us access to all these runecrafting altars without needing the talismans, because it's very difficult to obtain those on an account like this. Just like the Rune Mysteries quest, the mini quest Enter the Abyss does not require any items except of course quest only items, which is completely allowed on the account, so we can do this mini quest. Alright, so after completing the mini quest we got 9 runecrafting, that's a nice bonus. So in order to reach the altar that I want to go to, I'm gonna bring the bronze pickaxe that I got from the dwarves so I can mine through the rocks and then get to the center of the abyss. One of the hardest type of runes to obtain on this account in the early game is mind runes, and they are very important to have to train our low magic levels, so that's why I've decided to use my essence to make mind runes. We can also go and think really out of the box with this Abyss system, because teleports on an account like this are very limited, and by using the Abyss and teleporting to a certain altar, you basically get a free teleport to that altar, so we can maybe use these altars to teleport to useful locations. What is very nice about making Mind Runes is that the altar is pretty close to the Ferox Enclave, so what we can do, after every trip, we can run back to this place, get new essence, but also restore our stats and then run back to the Abyss. There we go, level 14 Runecrafting now, and that is perfect because that means that from now on we will make double Mind Runes from one essence. So like I mentioned before, the Abyss can be used to teleport to very useful locations. For example, this time I had no minigame teleport, I had to wait for 12 minutes, but I was able to use the Mind Altar to get close to Taverley and Burthorpe, so I can skip my crocodile task at Turel and get a new one. Time for a new assignment. What will it be? Oh. No way, not again. So even though I hate dog tasks, I think in this case it's not even that bad because I can use my Mind Runes to train magic AFK because I can safe spot them very easily. Oh man, if I have to compare this to the first time killing them with an Iron Mace and flinching them for like 5 hours, then I'm so happy I have runes now, finally. And there is level 30 Mage, not bad, the levels are coming in quite nicely. We can now equip Breofata's staff, but I don't think that will happen anytime soon. There is another level, and this is a pretty big one as well. We got now 31 Mage, which is teleport to Lumbridge. Now I can use my home port, but if I have to wait for the spell, I can use the regular teleport. Honestly, at this point, almost every magic level feels like a big one. We could telekinetic grab unlock now. That's gonna be super useful for certain tasks, like for example lava dragons. Level 35 Mage, Firebolt unlocked. Alright, so we finally completed the task. It was very nice, very AFK. I am so happy with my magic runes now. 54 Chaos Druids, that is always very welcome. Let's go and do it. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do. And here we go, we got another Laren's Key. That is actually beautiful. I'm gonna keep this one in the bank though until we get another one. Ooh, a Duns random event. Let's do that and put the XP on Herblore. Alright, here we go, and we got level 20 now. Nice. Okay, this is a very big drop. I was hoping for the Elder Chaos Druid pieces, but then still, this is a very big one because it's a Zemi item, and even though I already have the Zamorak Scimitar, it's always nice to have, and it also gives a prayer bonus, so I'm super happy with this. There is another attack level. We are now level 51. Hit points level 61. That is the last one. Task completed. I'm not gonna go and use my Laren's Key though yet. I'm gonna wait until I have 2 of them and then go for 2 keys at once. Okay, so I don't want to do Hellhounds yet, but there will be a time in the future where these are actually going to be very useful if I want to grind out clue scrolls. Ooh, zombies are actually very interesting because someone told me to go to the Undead Druids. They have very good drops. They are hard to kill, but with my protection prayers, I should be able to do it. What is very nice about this place is that I have infinite prayer because I can just pray at this altar whenever I want. The annoying thing about these guys though is that they attack with both magic and melee, so the way to kill them is to wait for a magic attack and then kind of flinch them so they can't do a melee attack in between that. Wow, 3k. Well, look at that, a sun page, nice. These guys drop so many runes at once, that is beautiful. There we finally have it, the very first amulet drop on this account. That is beautiful, I don't have to use the Witchwood icon anymore. This drop right here just got me loads of Herblore experience. Sick. Just look at all those law runes and another page. Oh yes, an Amulet of Magic, that's a plus 10 magic bonus. So there we have it, the end of the task. It was a very tedious one to complete, but all the drops are so great. I'm super happy that we've done this now. You know, Fire Giants are pretty good, but I have all the drops that I need from them, so I'd rather go and pick another task. Alright, 16 Calphite will do, that's very easy. There we go, task completed. We got Dark Warriors once again. Even though they are very easy, I don't want to go for them right now. Ooh, Ice Fiends, one of the coolest tasks I know. Alright, so here's the last skill of the task, and we also got a clue scroll during the task, so let's try to see if we can complete it. The first step was doable, and the second one is too. Yep, we're gonna go and do the third step. Once again, another one, and we can do it. Yes, we can. That is not very useful, unfortunately. There we go, got Chaos Druids, it's time to kill Kenny again. Just look at my inventory, I got myself a Laren's Key. Alright, so we got another attack level to 53, and that is very nice because now we're 70 combat, so we can do Cheldar tasks, but first we'll have to get access to Xanaris then. Level 58 Slayer coming in. I am so happy that I bank my Laren's Keys as soon as I get them. The advantage of an account like mine is that the items that I need are not really interesting to PKers, so they usually leave all my stuff on the floor. We got Ice Giants, that is not the best task, I got all the useful loot already. Oh god, it's always so freaking exciting to open these chests. I need something useful, please. No freaking way, 159k. That is so great, that will come in so handy. And the next one. 44 diamonds, that is useful in the future. I'm very, very happy with these loot. Wow. Just look at that cash tag, my friends. So beautiful. Okay then, so you guys probably remember episode 6 where I used the sawmill shop to buy nails, and in that episode I got a lot of comments from you guys saying, hey, why did you buy those nails? Because you can simply make them with smithing yourself, right? Now this is the clip where I decide to make it right, and the funny thing is that on the previous episode I explained that I'm gonna make it right, and then everyone suddenly commented, no, don't make the nails, you should save these bars for other things. I just love this community. But anyway, I already made this pre-recorded clip, so at the time you guys told me I shouldn't make the nails, I already did it. So I guess, farewell, beautiful bronze bars and beautiful nails. But I gotta say that the nice part about making these nails is that I got quite motivated to start training my smithing. So I decided to use all my bronze bars on making bronze knives, and because I just made a lot of cash with the Laren's Key, I decided to train even more smithing at the Blast Furnace. So there are basically two reasons why I didn't do Blast Furnace before. The first one was that I didn't have a bucket yet, and now I have obtained one through my player-owned house, so that is completely allowed. Now I can cool down the bars and pick them up. And the second one is that I didn't have enough money to pay the Blast Furnace guy all the time in order to use the furnace in the first place. Blast Furnace is by far the best way to train smithing on this account because of several reasons. The first one is that at the Blast Furnace you only use half the coal, so it's very efficient to actually use my Slayer drops here because you only have to use half of the coal, of course. And the second thing is that you can't lose any iron bars when smelting them, because normally on a regular furnace, if you make iron bars, there's a 50% chance of losing the ore and not receiving a bar, and here you have a 100% chance of receiving a bar for every single ore. So I started training smithing with all the iron bars that I got from Blast Furnace, and I got this to level 30 smithing, and that is awesome because that unlocks making steel bars. So after that I was able to go back to Blast Furnace once again to make even more bars, but this time steel instead of iron. Training all these smithing levels here at the Blast Furnace leads to a chain reaction of unlocks, because after iron bars I unlocked steel bars, and with all these steel bars I can train my smithing to level 40 to unlock gold bars. I got a lot of gold ore in the bank that I got from a Laren's Key a couple episodes ago, but when we can make gold bars we can use our ring mold to train crafting. So after I got level 40 smithing, I decided to go back to the Blast Furnace immediately to turn my gold ores into gold bars, and because of that I was able to train my crafting. After making a bunch of rings, I finally reached the level that I really wanted to get, level 20 crafting, because this opens up a lot of possibilities for the account. First of all, I can now cut my sapphires, so that will give me a lot of crafting XP in the first place. But it also unlocks a couple of quests that we can do. Because for example, at level 20 crafting we can do the first elemental workshop quest, which gives us a lot of crafting XP in return. Before starting the quest I had to train some mining experience first. Now of course we cannot keep the ores, but we can use the pickaxe to train experience, so we got level 20 mining, and after that we started the quest. So according to the Rune Wiki there are a lot of items that we need for this quest, but we've obtained everything according to the rules. For example, a knife we got from the player-owned house, a pickaxe from a dwarven task, the needle also from the player-owned house, thread from a demon task, the leather we made with the cow hides that we got on a cow task, a hammer we got on a goblin task, and the coal is obtained through moss giant kills and also Laren's Keys. So when I was doing the quest I got a Quizmaster random event, and that is always pretty exciting because the mystery box can give you an onion which is needed for several quests. Now unfortunately I did not get the onion, but a loop of a key is still super useful, so I am very happy with this. After all that, I made myself the Elemental Shield, which completes Elemental Workshop Part 1, and this gives 5k crafting and smithing XP. Now the crafting XP is incredibly useful because this will give us the level to make emerald rings, and that means we can make dual rings, and that is going to change our account forever. So after the first Elemental Workshop quest, we also went and did the second one for even more crafting and smithing experience. And for this quest we need even less items than the first one, because we only need a pickaxe, hammer, 2 elemental metals which we can make with the coal that we also need in the quest, and the bettered key from the previous quest. So by completing these 2 quests, I did not just get experience, but I also unlocked a wyvern task in the future, which is going to be very useful for the account. Wyverns have amazing drops, so I can't wait till we get there. So we completed the quest and got 44 smithing, and we can make steel 2-hand swords. That's beautiful. That's the weapon that Vannaka is wielding. And also got 32 crafting, which is a huge level because this is required for the quest The Lost City, and this quest gives access to Zenaris. All the crafting levels are coming in with all the uncuts that we still had in the bank, and of course thanks to the ring mold I can now also make emerald rings, and that is going to be so great for this account, my friends. Finally we have something to teleport with. We can make rings of dueling to teleport to the Frog's Enclave, to teleport to the desert and to Castle Wars. This is going to be insane for the account. After using up all my uncut rubies as well, I am out of crafting supplies, but we got level 35 crafting in the end. That's a very nice level to have, and of course many more levels will come in the future. Alright guys, that is all for today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. We really need to get to that 50k subscriber mark, would be amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.